Today, let's look at how to add Font Awesome to WordPress, and this is without using a plugin. This is just the simplest method I found. So if you go to fontawesome.com, get started. Let's do the first recommended, and they're providing a CDN link for us. I'm going to assume a little bit that you've had some experience editing your functions file. So I've just stripped my website down to the part we're going to focus on, which is the WP onQ script function. So you'll want to open up your functions.php in your theme, and you can go to WordPress and grab the actual onQ. So I've got mine here with the add action function, and my name is onQ. And to add the CDN, we're going to just copy the URL from this because we can't add the whole script within the file. So I'm registering the script here, WP_register script. Try to zoom in. So add action function onQ, and I can provide a gist to this on my GitHub. So we're registering the font awesome. I've given it the handle font-awesome, and I can paste in just to show you. Copy and paste in the URL. We're going to strip out the HTTPS and colon. And that's all we need to register it. Make sure you close your parentheses and semicolon. Now we need to onQ the script in our head. So WP_onQ script. And since I'm calling more than one script, I've got an array, including jQuery and font awesome. So again, make sure you're ending both parentheses. And I'm calling the same handle that I've used to register the script. So those are the key pieces for getting the script. Now we need to integrate the font awesome into our HTML, or in this case, our PHP file. So we don't have to download any fonts. We can just use the CDN, which is the lightest way to integrate. So on how to use, it's giving us the class. If you've used Font Awesome before, it used to just be FA. Now they've got some additional classes in the 5th version for solids and regular, and I think one other weight sort of the font. So I like to use the cheat sheet. Okay, we've got solid, regular, and brands. So in this case, I'm creating a social navigation, and instead of creating sprites and saving out the images or finding the icons, we can just use Font Awesome to quickly add the icons and then color them however we want and update easily in the future. So as long as all your brands are within their selection, you should be good. So one of them I implemented was Instagram. So the basic call for that one actually will go to get started again. I'm going to provide links for the cheat sheet and the gist. But let's go how to use. And let's see, basic use. We've used the SVG with JavaScript. So the fallback is using the I for icon, what Font Awesome does is replace your HTML icon with an SVG. So here's a basic icon. I'm trying to find where the brands are. Here we go. So these are the prefixes. You will have to upgrade to Pro if you want to use the light version, but you can see the results here. So for brands, FAB, Font Awesome Brands is what we're going to use. And each of my social icons, as I'm showing for this example. So these icons I've got them in a list item, an unordered list, and so here's my first I class FAB space FA Instagram. So FA Instagram is consistent with the previous versions, but the FAB is new. It used to just be FA. So once you've got one, you can basically just copy and paste your list items, and then these are pretty consistent with the name of the brand if you do a search on the cheat sheet. So you've got a few options too for each brand. Okay, so now that we have got the icons inserted, and you can replace your external link. Now we need to style these. So I have the icon and the name of the link within the same anchor tag. I don't want this showing in my case. So what I've done for styles is I have put a font size of 0 for the anchor, and then for both SVG and the I, in case it's using a backup, I want to include both. We have the font size up to the normal size or whatever size we need. You can also use the additional prefixes or classes to increase the size. So here's an example where you could use FAXS for an extra small, all the way up to FA 10 times size. So you can style it that way, or you can choose the style within your style sheet. So these are the 3 main files you'll be editing to implement Font Awesome. So if you want to look at more tutorials like this, be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.